The F and T functions of MBTI are cognitive functions that determine how people perceive and judge information. F stands for feeling and T stands for thinking. These functions show how people make decisions based on values and logic. In this blog post, we will explore and compare 5 key characteristics of each function. 1. F function is based on values and emotions. People who use it prioritize harmony, empathy, and compassion. They are sensitive to feelings of others and themselves. They seek to create positive relationships. T function is based on logic and analysis. People who use it prioritize accuracy, efficiency, and rationality. They are detached from emotions of others and themselves. They seek to find the best solution. 2. F function is subjective and personal. People who use this function tend to have their own set of values and morals that guide their decisions. They may not always follow the rules or norms of society if they conflict with their values. They are influenced by their own and others' emotions, and they may change their mind depending on the situation. T function is objective and impersonal. People who use this function tend to follow the rules and norms of society that are based on logic and evidence. They are not influenced by their own or others' emotions, and they stick to their principles regardless of the situation. 3. F function is expressive and communicative. People who use this function tend to share their feelings and opinions openly with others. They are good at reading the mood and tone of a conversation, and they use tact and diplomacy to avoid conflict. They are attentive to the needs and preferences of others, and they adapt their communication style accordingly. T function is reserved and concise. People who use this function tend to keep their feelings and opinions to themselves unless asked. They are good at analyzing the facts and data of a situation, and they use logic and evidence to support their arguments. They are indifferent to the needs and preferences of others, and they expect others to communicate clearly and directly. 4. F function is cooperative and supportive. People who use this function tend to work well with others in a team or group setting. They are good at motivating, encouraging, and appreciating others for their contributions. They value harmony and consensus, and they try to avoid or resolve conflicts peacefully. They are flexible and willing to compromise for the sake of the group. T function is competitive and independent. People who use this function tend to work well on their own or in a leadership role. They are good at setting goals, organizing tasks, and measuring results. They value efficiency and competence, and they try to win or prove themselves in conflicts. They are rigid and unwilling to compromise for the sake of the group. 5. F function is idealistic and creative. People who use this function tend to have a vision of how things should be or could be better. They are imaginative, innovative, and original in their ideas. They seek to make a positive impact on the world or on others through their work or actions. They are passionate, enthusiastic, and optimistic about their possibilities. T function is realistic and practical. People who use this function tend to have a clear understanding of how things are or what works best. They are logical, systematic, and structured in their methods. They seek to make a logical sense of the world or of others through their work or actions. They are pragmatic, critical, and pessimistic about their limitations.